Hey guys, so we are back again for an impromptu market update. And I know I promised that I was supposed to upload an ICT Converge video number two, but we had some technical difficulties for the upload today. So it will come out tomorrow. For sure, it's going to come out tomorrow. But this is what I want to share. No, I want to give you a market update, pure technical analysis on the PSEI. And I also want to give you context on why this is raw, no flashy sounds and anything, but it's just me speaking, sharing, and giving my insights. Because yun, I made a decision a few when I started posting regularly in YouTube that at least every day I'd upload one video, no matter how hard it is. If you remember me last year, I would travel. I had like 70 plus flights for last year, but I never skipped a day. I would always have at least one video a day that I would post, that I would upload. And that's what uh for those that want to do business, for those that want to invest, for those who want to do something that's very, very significant. When you commit to something, you do it, you push hard, no matter how hard it is. And I made a commitment to myself that I wanted to upload at least one video, no matter what it takes. There will be one video up per day. And buzzer beater na to. Alas, this will come out almost midnight, but it is what it is. And no one's, please remember, no one's forcing me to make these videos. I don't even have to. I could have just said that na tomorrow na to, but hindi eh. That's why when I say that you're not competing with anyone than yourself, because that's me also eh. I do what I do because it's the grind, it's the game, that when you commit to something, you do it. So there. By the way, if you're new to this, ano pinagsasabi niya, bakit business advice? Kala ko PSEI update. My name is Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor. And aside from the market, IPOs, REITs, we also talk about technical analysis. And in this video, that's what we're going to drill on. That's what we're going to focus on. If I have more time, I might include other stocks also in the market for today. But my primary goal in all of this is just to show you the PSEI, the index, and where it is. And there was a lot of volatility today. There were a lot of stocks that got pushed down, that got sold down. And I want to take you, and let's just go. So if you guys are excited and you're watching this live, or at least during the premiere close to midnight, comment below. I'm watching it pagkalabas. I know a lot of you are expecting the videos to be around 8 p.m. Pero wala eh. Baka may nagko-comment, nag-StarCraft yan, kaya walang na-upload. Hindi ako nag-StarCraft. Kaya nga tayo nandito ngayon kasi we're doing the video. So, anyways, there. Let's look at the PSEI first. So this is a PSEI. One thing is very, very clear. This is a resistance level. This is your support level here. It's very, very evident that today, allow me to zoom in, you had a very, very large and strong breakdown from this level of support. And if you want to add context to that, the 20-day moving average is already telling us that prior to even this large move, this large push down, it was already bearish as well. And if you want to add flavor and context to this, I want to show this to you. I want to encircle this and this as highs that are getting lower. If you put that here, you would see that all together. If you would connect this, I don't know if this will be the main progression of the downward move, but if there's one thing that I do know right now, it's basically this. The support that's protecting the index as of now, as of this time, as of the time that we're making this video, is basically broken. So for this, let me erase this first. To have a shot to go back up, what we are expecting, what we need to see, what needs to happen for the market to continually go up is basically this. We need to see it go back to the 6,000, at least at this level, 6,079, 6,080, so that number one, it bounces. And as it bounces, it invalidates this, meaning that wala na yung downward counter trend that we're actually seeing. It must break this particular line. So you can reference this video and go back to this video to see later on if it's really breaking out from that. Because if it doesn't, and for the next few days it continues to fall here, this will now show itself to be a resistance, and it doesn't stop there. You could peg this as a resistance here, And possibly at this level, you could also peg that as a primary support. So if you'll allow me to peg this support levels, you could have one short term at 5931, and then a somewhat medium term, stronger one at around the 5676 level. So please just take that down for the short term. If the selling continues, then there's a possibility, there's a narrative that landing spot 5930. If that does not hold even further, it could go down to 5676. If I'll add volume to the mix, volume was relatively larger than the past days, but not just that, larger than the average, meaning a lot of people were trying to also escape from this, or at least try to get out from this. If there's one thing that I'd like to note also in all of this, while all of this is happening, there was not even an instance that the market, in its effect, had a shot, had a chance, had a narrative to break out of the 200-day moving average, meaning the layer that's causing it to have a resistance, it has not broken out from that level yet. Not yet. It has not gone out from that level. It has not escaped from that level yet. So, meaning any underlying conditions that cause the market to be bearish, especially here. For those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you know how powerful this is. Just go back to our lessons on moving averages. That's a very, very powerful bearish signal. But after that, after the end of 2019, we have not reversed. We have not shown any signs of bullishness as of this point in time. So, from a range perspective, 6082 support that got broken. Next support levels is the 5959, this level 59, let me zoom in hirap pag maliit, 5931 support level, and then next is the 5676. Zooming out also, I want to show this, guys. If you notice, in some of the videos I would connect this as the stock trying to push and go into an upward fashion, upward trend. If you notice it also, something significant happened today. Today's downward push not only placed it confirming lower than the 20-day moving average, but it also broke down from a significant support level. Plus, it also broke this upward push. So now, I think what's protecting it, what could possibly protect it, is the 50-day moving average, the 100-day moving average, and the support at this particular level. So it would be interesting to see tomorrow if it bounces, because if it bounces, then it will try to attack, it will try to hit, it will try to go against this counter trend, this downward push here. Because if it tries to put that downward push here, then this upward trajectory still has a shot. And then the resistance that I mentioned in the previous videos at the 6.5 level will most likely still be intact as a resistance to watch out for. So that's where we are today. The bounce, the upward move from March up until where we are today got broken. Let's see if that's legit. The 20-day moving average is broken. The support is broken. It failed to break out from the 6596 resistance. The 200-day moving average is still bearish. The sell down today was a large red candle with large volume. The things protecting it, please jot this down. 20 and 50-day moving 50 and 100-day moving average, plus the support that I pegged here around the 5,900 level. And if you try to segment it also and you'll try to analyze it, all of the other stocks also that are relatively bigger, larger, all got sold down. Globe, sell down, got protected by the 200-day moving average. Globe closed down at 2006 from a low of 1980. It's now hammering close also to the 200-day moving average. So if you look at it, ayan no, similar projection, progression as what the PSEI is. If you look at PLDT, another telco, let's look at this telco. PLDT, on the other hand, is moving from a different fashion, from a different route. There was a large intraday drop here. If you look at this, it hit a low of 1305, but as it started to push up, there was heavy buying. The heavy buying allowed it to go to 1372. And if I'll peg this here, this is the next possible support level for PLDT, 1280, and the upward progression projection of PLDT. It's moving counter to what the market is. It's moving also counter to what Globe is actually doing. I want to show you Ayala Corp. For Ayala Corp, this is how it looks like. For Ayala Corp, from a previous video that I made, if you see it here, the upward progression is also broken. The sideways progression also got broken. It has to recover and it has to go above 750 if you want it to have a semblance that it could possibly push up and go up. In the same way, now let's look at SM. For SM, it's still below the 200-day moving average here, and this is its tight range that it's trying to progress into. So tomorrow is an interesting day for SM. Why? Because it needs to stay above the 905 level for it to have a semblance that it's still moving sideways with this firm and strong resistance at the 953 level. Because if the 905 level holds, then sideways tight consolidation range. If the 905 level does not hold, then we may see SM continue to drop with this possible support levels that it could possibly retrace into. Remember, the stocks that I'm mentioning right now, these are the ones that have large market caps. These are the ones also that have a big influence on where the index is. Please remember, our index is a market capitalization based index. The larger your market cap, the larger your influence on the index. So this is how Ali is. It If you project this line all together, this disconnect, it also got broken, similar to how Globe looks like, similar to how the PSEI also would look like. The only thing that looks different right now is PLDT. Globe also started to push lowered and stronger downward. So for SM Prime, you could put this consolidatory range here. So support for SM Prime is around 30.45, resistance is at 34. It's holding its ground, but similar to the other examples that I gave you, it's not above the 200-day moving average yet. The 200-day moving average is functioning as a resistance, trying to block the stock as of this time. So that's what makes the market so interesting to where we are right now. I want to also talk about maybe ABS-CBN. A lot of people have been asking about it. But if you try to put the context, because of the issuance of their license not being renewed, there's still no trading for the stock as of today. And if you add GMA7, there was a lot of excitement for GMA7 in terms of uh, intraday movement. The highest that it hit, if I remember it properly, it went as high as 8.5. Then intraday it started to drop to close to the 6.65 level. Now it's much lower than that already at the 5.36. When things like that happen, what you can do is you can zoom out to its furthest, no? Yeah, and you will see here, even if you project this area, intraday at that point in time, it tried to push up, but wala eh. It did not stay above that level. It did not break out from that level. And as you all know, this is just pretty much triggered by sentiment, by supply and demand, just by news. So as of today, one thing that I want you to see is this. It be strong enough, this level, this 5.3, 5.25 level, to solidify itself as a support? Because if it does not become a support level, then we can expect GMA to retrace further up until here. Or if the sell down continues up until there, please remember, the cat is out of the bag, the news is out of the bag. So this is a support that happened last June, but if it bounces off here, then well and good. Then it maybe has a shot again to at least try this. Maybe. As of this point in time, we don't have evidence of that yet. Now I want to show you also MerryMart. MerryMart, very clear. Second day of the sell down, second day of it breaking down from the 293 support level that we have. So yun, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, you got a lot from this. This is again part of our raw vlog, aka yung upload ng ICT hindi na upload because of the problems that are there. But again, the commitment. If there's one moral lesson that I want you to get from this, syempre wala nang inspirational music, no. Above and beyond trading, it's your mentality to life. That if you commit to study your stocks every night, you study your stocks every night, no matter if you don't feel like it. Please remember this. I love trading. I love stocks. It's my passion. People always equate passion as doing the things that you love, that you will never work a single day in your life. That's true. But passion is also, even if you don't feel like it, you still do it. even if it's not something that's easy. I could have gone and just played StarCraft right now. But wala eh. Your passion, your commitment, your discipline is far more important than anything else. And you may not have any money right now, but you have this, your intellect, and you also have discipline, and you also have the ability to follow through. Yun, pare-pareho tayo meron nun eh. Lahat tayo meron nun. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. But lahat tayo, we can have the decision, we can make a decision to follow through, to decide, to pull through of what your plan is. So I hope you guys got a lot. We talked about the index, the PSEI. We talked about SM Prime, AC, Ali, Globe, PLDT, MerryMart, ABS, and GMA7. So we actually did 10 charts in less than 15 minutes. So I hope you guys got a lot. I hope you guys stayed. If you guys stayed up until the 15-minute mark, comment, I stayed. Comment, I'm learning. Comment, I'm learning if kahit walang edit. Mukha ko lang and audio and this mic and this lighting. I hope you guys got a lot from this. And links are down below for my 5 Shopee books. Links are down below also for the online courses with Chinkee Tan and Sean Si. Links are down below also for the other playlists from the basics of the market, how you can invest in US stocks, how can you invest in REITs, ETFs, etc. They're all in the description below. All you have to do is click them, and then all other stuff about me is there. So I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Peace out. Gaya ko si Carlo Ople. Boom! So, gaya ko rin si Chinkee Tan Ching Positive. Bye, bye guys. Pero those are my friends. Please subscribe to them. Carlo Ople, Chinkee Tan Ching Positive. Amazing YouTube channels. Bye guys.